Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Thursday. It is a benchmark day today, and we're doing one of our most favorite benchmarks and another of our favorite members, Elizabeth. It is cleans and dips, right? So there's a lot of different ways to do this. Let's talk about the warm-up first, 2 rounds through, 20 and 16 calories, row, bike, or ski. And then let's do some burpees and finish on your last burpee, finish and plank, right? And just plank for 45 seconds. That'll be our general warm-up, which is where we just get the body prepped. We start sweating a little bit, lubricate the joints, and then we'll move into our specific warm-up, which will be some clean drills, right? After we do the clean drills, then you can take your time, set up your weight on the bar, set up your dip station, whether you're going to do ring dips or Matador dips, and then we'll say go. This one is for time, so we'll start on a clock, and we like to start everybody relatively close together when we do this one, okay? So the clean drills we're gonna do are the 3 reps of a lift off. That's practicing setup position and just pull to the middle of the kneecap and then right back down to the setup position. Ideally, our hips are lower than a deadlift setup, my chest is high, and I have this neutral gaze, so I'm looking straight across the room. As I pull to the middle of my kneecaps, the bar stays in contact with my shins, my back angle stays constant, and my knees travel backwards. So in this position right here, my knees are forward of my ankles. As I pull to the middle of my kneecap, my knee goes right over the middle of my ankles, okay? So 3 reps of the clean lift off. Then we do hang clean pull, so that's just jump shrug with straight arms, hang clean high pull, jump shrug high pull. And then the last one is up on my toes, pull to my belly button, and practice tall clean or catching underneath it, okay? So go through that little drill sequence twice, and then you can start loading up, gradually getting up to your working weight for the cleans. I would say in the range of 55 to 65% of your 1 rep max is a good prescribed weight for Elizabeth because it is a higher number of reps. You don't want this to be, if your 1 rep max clean is 155, then doing 135 on Elizabeth, not a good idea, right? That would be the kind of workout where technique would start to slide. We get into, taxing the wrists and the ankles, or the wrists and the forearms and the elbows too much. So make sure that this is a conditioning load, right? It should be heavy, but it should also be a load that you can do a lot of reps of before you have to take a break. And anytime we're doing these 21, 15, 9 workouts, convenient spots to break are at the 3rd point. So 7 reps, take a little break. 7 reps, take a little break. 7 reps, transition to your dips. And then same thing on the dips. 7 reps, take a little break. 7 reps, take a little break. That can be a good strategy for how to not go to failure every single time, but make a reasonable amount of reps that chip away at the total so that you can get your workout done pretty quick. So metabolic stimulus on this workout is meant to be in that 7 to 12 minute range for this one. So this is a medium duration Metcon. Dips is our next one. Ring dips are the prescribed movement, but if you want to do Matador dips, if ring dips are just a little too scary for you to start off with, that is totally fine. But either way, whether you're doing rings or Matador, make sure that your shoulders go below your elbows at the bottom, and that at the top, your elbows are locked out and straight and you're in a vertical position, right? The other thing about the dips is when I dip down, I don't want my torso to stay vertical like this. I want to kick my hips back, right? So I have my shoulders on top of my hands rather than my shoulders or my thumbs buried deep in my armpit. This is just a little bit more of a stretch, like a challenging shoulder position to be in, and I don't like the way that it strains the muscles on the front side of your shoulder when you do that, okay? So make sure you kick your butt back, get your shoulders on top of your hands in the dip. If you want to use your feet to assist, that's fine. If you want to use a band for assistance, that's also fine. Matador is another good option. Matador is very stable where the ring dips are unstable. So you will find a significantly greater challenge when you do this with the ring dips versus the Matador dips, all right? The other option for Elizabeth is extended Elizabeth. If you want to make this double the amount of time or even triple possibly, it starts at 21 and then we go every 3. So instead of 21, 15, 9, it's 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3. Okay, so it's a lot more reps, a lot more work to do on extended Elizabeth. But your option, whichever one you want to tackle, they're both great benchmarks. There are some accessory exercises after Elizabeth is over, and you may feel like doing none of them, and that is totally fine. However, if you finish Elizabeth and you're like, I got 15 minutes, I could, contribute to the, resilience of my joints a little bit, get a little extra work in, then go for those post Elizabeth accessories. All right, that's it for today. I'll see you guys on Friday.